gossip and entertainment only. Let's get started.
Gossipers, it's Friday. Sharon is here. How are y'all doing? Hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone is keeping cool. Now, I'm in Florida and have mercy, it is hot. And then with the humidity, oh my gosh, impossible. But yes, hope you're keeping cool, and if you're in the cold, keeping warm, and just just be you, be good. So we're gonna talk a couple celebrity stories here, and I'm gonna try and add as I like to call it, reality story in there, which is folks like us, folks that aren't on TV and movies and Hollywood like that. Why am I speaking like that? No clue, but we're gonna start off with Tom Cruise. Now we know Tom Cruise, he loves to do his own stunt, right? And I think Tom Cruise is 62 and looks damn good. Yeah, I'm looking at a picture right now. Well, I'll post the picture, you'll see him, but he looks damn good for 62. And we know he loves to do his own stunt. All his movies, he comes in, especially the Mission Impossible movies, he loves doing his stunt. Now, he did a stunt where he jumped from a burning parachute. And I think he did it 16 times. And for that, he was awarded the Guinness World Record. So we're going to go ahead and read this article from Variety. I keep messing up that pronunciation, Variety. Is that, yeah, it sounds right-ish. But I'm always having trouble with, let's say it again, Variety. Oh, Variety. We're going to stop it right there. So it says, Tom Cruise awarded Guinness World Record after doing 16 burning parachute jumps during Mission Impossible, the final reckoning filming. So I'm going to show you the video while I am reading on the story. So it says, Tom Cruise was awarded a Guinness World Record during the production of Mission Impossible, the final reckoning, by doing 16 parachute jumps while filming the climactic plane sequence. Yes, Cruise jumped to his potential death while parachute caught fire 16 times during the making of the latest Mission Impossible film. Paramount marked the record with a new behind-the-scenes video taunting the wild aerial stunt. So that's the video you're seeing there. So I'm going to play the video while I'm doing this article. If this is twisted while it's burning, I'm going to be spinning and burnt. I have to kick out of the twist and then ignite in 10 seconds, Cruise is heard saying before making one of the jumps. We're going to be real smart. I'm not saying be risky. We don't take risks, obviously. Mission Impossible, the final reckoning, was billed as Cruise's final outing as Ethan Hunt, which would make the burning parachute jump his last stunt of the 29-year-old franchise. So Mission Impossible is 29. Damn. I'd rather just people see it and enjoy. And we've had an amazing time doing it. And it's been a lot of fun. And I just want you all to enjoy it, the actor said. Enjoy this and know everything is the culmination has come to this moment right now. Mission Impossible, the final reckoning, opened over Memorial Day weekend and grossed $360 million and counting at worldwide box office. The film debuted a huge $200 million, setting a franchise record for biggest Mission Impossible opening yet. Okay, it's good. Okay, so, we're not going to bring up the fact that Lilo and Stitch, kind of torpedoed Mission Impossible. We ain't going to go there, okay? We're talking about Tom, and, now he's in the Guinness Book of World Record. So what happened is that he jumps with the burning parachute from the plane. he gets rid of that parachute, but then he has the extra parachute that will open up and, land him safely back on the ground. So good for Tom Cruise. Like I said, he's 62. He's young. He's healthy. You can see that Tom takes care of himself. So, I don't think this will be the last stunt he pulls on any of his movies. Now, will this be the last Mission Impossible? Who knows? Because 29 years, and I think this was what mission, is it 8? I think it's 8, right? 8 or 6, one of those numbers. And I haven't seen all of them. I know I've seen at least 3, and not in order. So what I like about these films is that you don't have to watch one to know what's going on, because each mission is something different. You just know that he's Ethan Hunt and this is the same one. Just like how you have James Bond 007. Every mission he goes on, it's a different story, a different, location, venue, wherever. We just know it's entertaining, it's filled with action. And so, yeah, congrats to Tom Cruise. He's in a world record book, and, not everyone can say that. So the next story we're going to get into is Denzel Washington officially joining Black Panther 3. So Ryan Coogler, the director of Black Panther, he is confirming that Denzel Washington will be a cast member in Black Panther 3. So this article is from E! News, and it says Ryan Coogler confirmed Denzel Washington would join the third installment of the Black Panther franchise. He's the greatest living actor. Denzel Washington is about to enter the Marvel Universe. Black Panther director Ryan Coogler recently confirmed the Equalizer story will be joining the third installment. That's a big effing with, Coogler confirmed on Carmelo's Anthony 7 p.m. in Brooklyn podcast while playing F with or F out of here. June 5th. You crazy. So that's the name of the podcast. He went on to confirm he's writing a very specific role for the 70-year-old. Denzel is 70? Damn. Time goes. Looks good. As he cheekily added, there's no fiction out there about that. And he can't wait to hear Washington chant, Wakanda forever, with the cast, who will likely include returning stars Letitia Wright, Denai Guerrera, Michonne, lover from The Walking Dead, Lupita Nyong'o, and Winston Duke. T'Challa has not been recast since Chadwick Boseman's death in 2020. Denzel is family at this point, he shared. We've been trying to work with him since day one. I think he's the greatest living actor in terms of what he means to our culture. Forget about it, man. So yeah, Ryan Coogler, so he confirmed it. What role? We're not quite sure. He said it's a specific role that he will be writing for Denzel. And if I can be honest with you, Black Panther 1, I enjoyed it. Black Panther 2, it was okay. When it comes to the continuance of a movie, sometimes, people like to say leave well enough alone. Like with Coming to America, they must have paid Eddie a lot of money, because Coming to America Part 2, no, it just did not deliver. I did not enjoy it. It was not funny. So like they say, leave well alone. And I thought the same thing with Black Panther after seeing Part 2. And I think the reason why that is too is because it was a reminder that, T'Challa wouldn't be there. Chadwick Boseman is no longer with us. So to watch Black Panther 2 and him not being in there and just basically celebrating T'Challa the way we did, Chadwick Boseman with death, it's just, it's touching. And, that's one of the reasons why I think I'm not the only one, because I saw mixed reviews on it. But with Denzel coming in, Ryan is coming fresh off for Sinners. I haven't seen Sinners yet, and that's my type of movie. Anything to do with the supernatural, vampires and witches and goblins and zombies, that's my kind of genre of film to watch. So yeah, Denzel Washington joining the Black Panther family, Black Panther 3. I do not see where it says a release date. It would definitely be 2026, and I'm not quite sure who he would be playing. As he said, he's writing a specific role for Denzel Washington. So gossipers, what are your thoughts on this? Are you excited to have Denzel Washington now a member of the Marvel Universe? So on to the next story. We're talking basketball star Stephen Curry. Now, Stephen Curry, he said that he is suffering with imposter syndrome. So I had to go look it up because, I've heard it before, but I wasn't quite sure what it meant. So it says imposter syndrome, also known as imposter phenomenon or fraud syndrome, is a psychological experience that causes people to doubt their skills and success. Wow. It's categorized by a persistent feeling of inadequacy and the belief that success is undeserved, even when evidence suggests otherwise. People with imposter syndrome may attribute their accomplishments to luck or external factors and fear being exposed as a fraud. So Stephen Curry, he's too good. He's too good. Even himself is doubting his greatness and feeling like he's just putting on a show for people, not realizing that you're great. You put the work in. This is your reward. This is your payoff for working so hard. And to have that doubt in your mind that for some reason you don't feel worthy of the work that you put in that got you to this level. I mean, have mercy. So we're not going to read the entire article, but we're saying it says Curry sat down with CNBC's Alex Sherman in an exclusive interview for the network documentary Curry Inc., The Business of Stephen Curry, which airs Wednesday at 6 p.m., and admitted that even he, the 4-time NBA champion and 11-time All-Star, has self-doubt. I'm human, Curry told Sherman. Like everybody, you have doubts about yourself. You have imposter syndrome at times. Even Curry, who has accomplished so much on and off the court, has imposter syndrome. At times, yeah, Curry added, it's an idea of, are you doing everything you can to take care of the people that are relying on you? Are you fulfilling your full potential in all different areas that I've set out to do? Like, those are daily commitments and daily thoughts that you kind of have to weave through. We all like to be a better husband, a better father, more present at time, just because I'm pulled in a lot of different areas. While his life certainly can be hectic at times, Curry knows it's important to enjoy the fruits of his labor when he can. All of these realities are wild to me, and sometimes you just gotta get out of your own way and enjoy it, Curry added. After the Warriors were eliminated in the second round of the NBA playoffs on May 14th, and with no Summer Olympics commitment like he had last year, Curry should have plenty of time to unwind this summer. So yes, like I said before, You earned it. You work hard. So, it's sad that you have to question yourself on whether you're doing the right thing. Are you there for people? Are you what people are looking at as, powerful, great, accomplished, only to doubt yourself, questioning, am I really all that? Am I that what people think of me? And, yes, go have fun. I mean, you have the money. For some, yes, money isn't everything, but at least you have a level of comfort in the sense that you can go and enjoy your money because you have it and you work hard. So go on cruises and on yachts and beaches and eat all your lobsters, caviar, soul food, whatever, Steph. I mean, enjoy it. It's yours. You did not take it from anyone. You didn't steal, you didn't do anything. You put that hard work in, and this is the payoff of that hard work. So, gossipers, what are your thoughts on this story with Steph Curry? He should just cut himself a break. So, the last story is a heartbreaking story, and this is where I call reality. And this is a mom who sold her daughter to one of those voodoo priestess, one of those, witches, someone like that, because of her daughter's eyes and skin. And the little girl, she has beautiful eyes. She has pretty clear, just beautiful child. You'll see a picture. And it says a mom has been sentenced to life behind bars after she was convicted of kidnapping and trafficking her 6-year-old daughter for her eyes and skin. Her name is Raquel Smith, but I guess they call her Kelly, and her boyfriend, Jaquin Apollois, have been sentenced to jail following a 6-week trial in South Africa that heard 6-year-old Joshlin Smith had been sold to traditional healers for her body parts. Now, we don't know, people are being hopeful, but if it's taken this long for them not to find her, you know what? One second. Okay, so I found a quick article. It's not only her and the boyfriend, but there was a friend, and his name is Stephen Van Ryn. And it comes more than a year after Joshlin Smith mysteriously disappeared outside her home in Saldanha Bay near Cape Town. Despite a highly publicized search for the girl who vanished in February of 2024, she is yet to be found. South African prosecutors say she was sold into slavery. However, this was not definitely proven during the trial. It is believed that Smith, who was addicted to drugs, needed the money. The sentencing following an 8-week trial that captivated South Africa, with witnesses and prosecutors making a number of shocking allegations. Judge Nathan said he drew no distinction between the trio in handing down the sentences. On the human trafficking charge, you are sentenced to life imprisonment. On the kidnapping charges, you are sentenced to 10 years imprisonment, he said to the loud applause in the court. The judge took over an hour to deliver the sentence and was measured as he gave a brief summary of the case and highlighted points that stood out during the trial. He rebuked the trio, especially Van and Smith, saying they showed no remorse for their actions. There is nothing that I can find that is redeeming or deserving of a lesser sentence, he said. He also spoke of the impact their conduct had on the community of Middelpas, where the girl lived, saying it had left residents fractured. Smith, 35, and her accomplices showed no emotion as their sentences were read out in the community central in Saldana, where the trial was held to allow residents to attend the proceeding. Police said the search for the little girl would continue beyond South Africa's borders. We will not rest until we find what happened to Joshlin. We are continuing day and night looking for her, Western Cape Police Commissioner, Tembisile Patikil told local media. Now, the little girl, look how beautiful. And to sell your child for drugs. I don't get it. She has a grandmother. Leave your child with your grandmother. Or did the grandmother know what her daughter was, that her daughter had an addiction? And did she know that it wasn't right for that child to be with that mom? And probably the grandmother is one of those moms is like, I'll take care of my granddaughter. I'll look out for her from afar, make sure nothing's happened. But if you're not around to be with her 24/7 to protect and guide her, then anything can happen. And to sell your child because of her eyes and her skin to get money for drugs. So, this is all ritual and the child trafficking and everything like that. It's just sad. It is sad what parents are willing to do just to get a high, just to feel good, and not considering that you are murdering. You're a murderer. You are killing your child just for the pleasure of what? Couple hours of high? And then when you get back to reality, your child is not there? I don't get it. I do not get these mothers. If you're to the point where you can't afford or have any more love for your child, give them up. I know some people would say, people don't want their kids raised in the foster system because they can get molested, they can get, abused, this and that. But compared to, I shouldn't say compared to that on life, but find a way for your child to still be here and not use her as bait to this is just a sad story. I don't know what this world is coming to. And God bless this child. It's been a year, February of 2024. So it's over a year and she has not been found. And now to me, this would be a recovery mission. I don't think she's still alive. And, we can only send prayers and thoughts to those who truly loved her, the community who, wanted to rally around to make sure that justice was served. And it was. And like the judge said, all three will get the exact same sentence. He does not care if you were driving the car. He does not care if you were walking with the child and you didn't know what the intentions were. No. You knew exactly what you were doing when you sold that child. All three of them. The friend, the mom, and the boyfriend. So, gossipers, we're going to close it out here. What are your thoughts on this story? It's just sad. It's a sad world we live in. Please like, share, subscribe. And until next time, gossipers, thank you for watching and listening. Please comment. Let me know what you think of the channel. And, just help us to grow. Thank you, gossipers.